Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique, where I take a look at a different tabletop game every weekday at, this week, 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and give my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter is being ran. So if you enjoy that kind of content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. Also, consider supporting my Patreon, as every dollar really does count, as I'm a stay-at-home dad. But right now, I am super excited to be checking out the 5th most popular project on all of games. That is Power Rangers, Rangers United. Power up your game with new expansions for the hit tabletop game. So let's break that down so I know I'm getting into this with expansion. So this is an expansion Kickstarter, but I imagine I'll be able to buy all the things if I want to jump in. And that's kind of the business model that they've come up with for this. And I gotta say, it seems to be working really well for them. You know, $269,000. That's a huge chunk of change. So one thing that I don't like here is I don't see the player count, I don't see the time link. You know, they're leaning into the Power Rangers, which I understand. Also, Phase 3, Wave 1. Not sure what that means, so I'm curious to see, is that part of their shipping or something? But anywho, as always when I go to this video, I'm thinking of 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? You need to convince Kickstarter backers of all 3 of those things. Hopefully you can do it in the video. Let's go. Like that right there. Immediately. Very clean, very clear what this Kickstarter project is. It is 4 new expansions. Hopefully they give me a feel for all 4 of those new expansions right now. Great. Oh! I always talk about the sexy scrolling shot. I think displaying your components in this way is a spectacular way to do it. You don't typically see people do it in the Kickstarter video, but to be quite honest, I don't know why. I think it's a solid idea. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Bringing this shot that generally, you know, is in the story into your video and really spotlighting your components before people even get to your story. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's keep going. I'm liking it, Renegade. God, it's so loud. All of it. Cool. Next expansion. Yep. Now, I do see one issue potentially with this, is that at this point, I've got the idea. I'm kind of over it, to be honest with you. I want to know a little bit more about the gameplay. But granted, you also have to realize that this Kickstarter appears to be going mostly for people who are already entwined into the game, because I know they have numerous expansions for this already, and maybe less so on newer people as well. So, but that brings up a good question. Which way would you focus? Would you focus on trying to grab these new people, bring them into the world, or are you focusing on just keeping your core base happy? Huh. Ooh. More stuff. Stuff is good. Get special promo items. Okay. A little fast. Green Samurai Ranger, Samurai Modal figure. Cool. Wait, was that Zorro? Oh. Get your copies today. Huh. That video, I would love to talk to someone from Renegade about it. But that video just reeks of Hasbro to me. It doesn't feel like your typical Kickstarter video. It feels much... It's interesting. That's very interesting. Because I've never seen anyone do that before, like scrolling just through the components. But let me know what you think. That's really interesting. I might make a poll on that. So, do I want it? I feel like if you're a returning... You know, if you're a fan of the series, then yes. Obviously, yes. If not, no, nothing you've done has convinced me yet. So we got 2 people in here on the customer service in addition to Scott. Excellent, so we should have some good customer service. But can you do it? It's Renegade Game Studios. They put out a whole boatload of games, so I wouldn't really be too concerned about that. But I do believe they have 2 games pending, because I just got this one to the mail, which, by the way, I will say, Vampires the Masquerade Rivals, just a quick little mini review here, since I am a reviewer. I think if you enjoy expandable card games, that's going to be a game you might enjoy. It's not my favorite genre, I don't believe, but I still can see that it's a quality game. But there's a quick mini review, and I believe this would be their 3rd game that is currently not shipped yet. But I think this one I might have actually gotten an email about, potentially. So that one could be ending soon. But can you do it? Is an obvious yes. You don't have to worry about that. So do I want it? Maybe. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? That's the last thing we need to get to. Let's get to the price. Requires Power Rangers to play. Cool. So it's not a standalone expansion. They've addressed that really quickly and cleanly. I like that. And so all of them are just expansions. They're not standalones. So this is great information you're giving me. Why not prices? Why not prices? Here we go. Here we go. 65 gets me that. 40, 40, 40 gets me everything else. Promo item choices. Where's the whale? Why is it... Okay. I don't like how... This feels much more like a shopping area and less like a Kickstarter area. You know? It's odd. It's very odd. It reeks of Hasbro to me. These are interesting choices, and I don't necessarily know if they're bad choices or good choices. They're just unique choices. Like, I like this. This is quick and clean, but it feels like I'm just buying it. You know, it doesn't feel like a Kickstarter. A lot of the whimsy of Kickstarter, I feel, is sucked away by doing it like this. And it doesn't feel like an event. It just feels like, hey, this is, you know, I could go to Gen Con or Origins in a couple months, and I might see this very image just up there on where to buy these things. You know, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense in the comments down below. So pick one, $40 minimum pledge. So $40 to get in. Choose one of the game options. Total pledge amount is determined by the cost of the chosen game. Does not include any promo items. Okay, pick 2. $80 minimum pledge. Choose 2 of the game options. Total pledge amount plus Romo. So I wouldn't imagine everyone's going to get this and then those, which I guess is the goal, which is why you're leading with Rangers United, and that one's going to be a bigger one. Ah, clever. Clever. Because here's the thing. If people actually go... Because what we're... So 4 minis in those $40 boxes. That is... Holy shnikes. That is a lot of money you're paying for the Power Rangers IP. Let's go back real quick. I want to look at just the components for the... Okay. So this right here is... Okay, so this is Thunder. That one comes with 5 minis. So they all come with 5 minis. So this is going to be the basic layout of what you're going to get. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24 cards and 5 minis for $40. Oh, no. No, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm double counting. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Maybe it's listed somewhere else. That cannot be right. It cannot be that little. Okay. Oh, here we go. So this is Rangers United. That's the big expansion. And you'll notice something here. They list how many cards and how many everythings for this one. This one looks like a reasonable deal. These ones, oh, they do it here too. Maybe it was just the other one. Oh, I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Okay, so how many cards is it? Allies 2 packs include 5, so 61 cards. Okay, so it's more cards. So 61 cards and 5 little minis for $40. Holy moly. That is, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask for. Wowzers. And I bet they're going to have a really good whale down here, because that's what they want everyone to go to. I'm going to make a bold prediction that when we finally do get down to the whale, the bottom one, it's going to be a great value, and they're going to spotlight that value. Because they haven't really spotlighted value anywhere yet, if you've noticed that. Which is normally something that you do on a Kickstarter page. Like I said, this Kickstarter page, I'm loving it. I don't actually like how it's ran, per se, but I'm loving the different choices that they're making, and I'm very excited to see how they do. You know, and we can go back and we can look at this. to other similar Kickstarters. But this is such an odd Kickstarter in its own right, because this is like a pre-existing game, and these are just expansions for it, and it's just, you have to be in a very specific group to get into it, I would imagine. People aren't just stumbling onto this. I don't think most are. So $120 gets you the pick 3, and then the big one gets $185. So that's literally, there's no deal at all there. That's just the prices. Those are the prices. 40, 80, 120, 185. Yeah, so 185 is for the all-in. So your best value is to get a pick 1, a pick 2, or a pick 3, and make sure you get the Power Rangers United. But then the worst value is to go for the 185, because it is just literally, plus the promo items. The promo items do make the difference. Okay. Does anyone really, the dice, cool, but, I don't know. I would be really interested to see the exact backers of all this. All right, and then we have the one they want you to have. The New Rangers Bundle. There's nothing else here. Okay, yeah, the New Rangers Bundle. The perfect option for anyone new to the grid, including Power Rangers, Hero of the Grid, Base Game, Rangers United, Kickstarter exclusive box, card storage box, and the Fan Appreciation Kit. Oh, I thought there was more to this. Potentially it's not as big as I had thought it was. I thought there was. Maybe that's their other Power Rangers kits, because I think they got a couple of them. All right. Anywho, so this is what they want people to go for. And it's an additional $114 for... What are we getting here? We're getting this game, and this is a big game. We're getting this box, and that's a big box. So here, yeah, this is where I'm really saying, dang, this looks like to be a really solid value. But $299, is it? It's a much... Here's the thing. This is such a not great value in my mind that this one... it's weird. It's weird. My brain is having a hard time wrapping around this Kickstarter. So pick 1, 45 backers. I'm going to guess most of those people are going to get Rangers United. Because that's not a bad deal. Pick 2. Dino Thunder Pack, Ranger Allies Pack, Power Rangers. Oh, additional $25 to be collected in Pledge Manager. So it's not. This is just a straight up shop. I don't feel Kickstarter whimsy at all. Hasbro, up yours. What's the deal, Hasbro? You're ruining my Kickstarter whimsy. What the hell is this? These are just prices. I want the mom and pop back. At least Simon still gives me the mom and pop. Thank you. This feels cold and heartless, and there's no deals to be had except for this one. But at the same time, that's $300. That's a big commitment. So 49 people there, 1,300 people here. They just want everything. Okay. Notice prices will increase for late pledges. Back now to get the best value. Rangers United. All right, 7 Rangers. We're looking at everything. Cool. You're going over the prices. Great. Cool stuff. Oh, hey, this is where we're finally focused on it. So, yeah, 5. So, 8, 48, 49. Yeah, so it's around 60 cards and 5 minis for $40. That is a lot. Wow. I'm going to give this a 1. I just, on principle, I have a hard time with it, too. Especially when you're not even talking about how great your game is. I feel like when you do a Kickstarter like this, you need to lead with how great the base game is. Because, you're going to get the people who are just, gigantic diehard Power Rangers fans. They're here. The 1,300 people here, they're just give me all the crap. I don't care how much it costs. I want it all. I want that nostalgia. And I remember Power Rangers. I was huge into Power Rangers. I had the toys, I had the X figures, I get it. And I would be there, quite honestly, if I had enough disposable income. But I don't feel like you're appealing enough to the people who haven't played the game, or would like to get into the game. Because here's the thing. Can I just buy the game? I don't know. I feel like they're not doing enough to get newer gamers in here. And I don't see any quotes at all talking about how great the game is. Why isn't it oh my gosh, Power Rangers, Tom Vassell said this, Sam Healy said that. Game Boy Geek said this. So this is the New Rangers Bundle. New to Power Rangers, here are the grid, here's what we recommend. This is what they want people to get. And I don't feel like you're selling it enough. How it's just $49. Or 49 backers. So you're not selling it good enough. Despite the fact that this, it's been up for a couple days. And it's only been up for 2 days. But 49 backers, so that's like 49 people that you've convinced to say, you know what, you need to go back and check out this game. And part of the reason why is you're like, well, you have to pay $300 if you're going to go back and do that. But where are the quotes? Where's the awards? Where's anything? And maybe they haven't won that. And maybe that's not why. But I'm sure there's so many reviewers. Someone has said something nice. I mean, why not spotlight that? Notice, prices will increase for late pledges. Back now to get the best value. Shop currently available. Add-ons now. Our items currently available through Learn to Play. Oh, great. Look at this. This is top-notch.
We're summoning Zords.
11 minutes. Once again.
In the deployment phase.
I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical at how short download the free scenario, shipping. And the reason why is I've actually watched a couple of her videos, and while they are incredibly well made, one or two of them, I didn't feel like I had all the rules, you know? And that's like the worst when you sit through the video, like when it's just a game night, we're like, hey, you guys want to do this video? And you're like, yeah, we'll do the video. And then we won't have to have the rules as much. And then you get through it, and you're like, you know what? We're probably going to need to read the rules again. So it's like, grr! But anywho, so shipping. So here, we're cool with shipping. We have not talked in any way, shape, or form about how good the game is. Why is that? Power Rangers... I'm just snooping here. I'm going to give this a 1. I'm just going to give this a flat-out 1, to be honest with you. I would watch a couple reviews and see if this is a game for you. It's such a hard recommendation because the only way you're getting in is with $299. And wow, this is a hard Kickstarter right here. Power Rangers Heroes United board game. I want to see what the reviews are like on this. Because it clearly is either... They must either be terrible or, like, it's 8.1. It's the 2,000 ranked game. Why are you not mentioning this in any way, shape, or form, you know? That just blows my mind, because an overall rank of 2,661 is great, which means if you break it down into subcategories on Board Game Geek, then you're going to be ranked really impressive numbers in other categories. So what I mean by this is... So I don't know what kind of game this is. This is some definite behind the scenes, behind the corner stuff. So let's say if you just went to cooperative game. So let's go to cooperative games, and you ranked all the cooperative games all time. This one is going to pop up as a relatively high because, it's already ranked number 2,600. And how many games from 1 to 2,600 are cooperative games? You take all those away, and now you're talking about like the number 412. So let's see if we can actually figure this out. I want to try and just do what I would personally do if I were in this strategy. So, sometimes we go off on tangents. This is one of those times. So let's see, rank 22, 34. How far do we have to go? Let's see if it's actually an impressive number. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is here. Oh no, this is looking rough. This is looking rough. So 2,600, wasn't it? Okay. Wow. There's a lot of cooperative games in the top. So we're up to the top 200. So either way. So maybe that's not the route you go in this particular instance. But it's ranked 8.1. You have plenty of great quotes, great videos, great this, great that. Spotlight why I need to invest that $299 sweet dollars on those member berries to get the Power Rangers back in my life and play it with my kids in a cooperative fashion. Because I'll be honest with you, I didn't even realize this was a cooperative game until I got there. I feel like that was a big missed opportunity to not try and just lure in those nostalgia people. Maybe you have a special pledge level, which is just... the base game and Rangers United. And maybe you don't even give people a deal, because that's what you're up to, Hasbro. Whatevs. I know, you rich company for a reason. But it's just, I feel like there was a missed opportunity to target a specific market, which is me. People in my age bracket who grew up with Power Rangers, who love board games. Well, not me, because I don't have disposable income, but do have the disposable income and might plunk that down. And I feel like you missed that. FAQ. Do I pay an extra $25? Yes. Yes, you do. And that, I wish, was a little bit labeled somewhere in the story. I see that it's over in the pledge area. But here's the thing. Whenever you find it, you're just going to be disappointed, I feel like. All right. What will be available as add-ons at the pledge manager? Does Power Rangers shipped to my country? Does the storage card hold sleeve cards? Yes, please. Hopefully, yes. Nice. Is there a solo mode? Yes. You can play multiple Rangers versus one person, so yes. Okay. So it looks like a perfectly serviceable FAQ. I always recommend go check out Reload's FAQ section from Colossal Games and how they organize that. I think that's the best way to do it. Oh gosh, this update's from today, but that's not good. Like, I hope it's a recent update because it's woo. Let's see. So 5 comments, 22 hearts, 14 comments, 20 hearts. Means these are not probably particularly great updates that end with questions. Yesterday we shared a look at the thing, so here's the stuff. Did you miss our Kickstarter Q&A? So this is cool. Really being active and communicating. Great. But once again, what do I respond to this? You're just talking at me. You got to tickle those Kickstarter algorithms. Get yourself higher in the popularity chart. You do that by getting people commenting, getting people talking on your updates, responding to them, and by asking questions. And I feel like it's a real missed opportunity, especially in a game like this, not to ask in every single campaign that you run ever. Say, we're always keeping our eyes on the future of this franchise, and so, what are some of your favorite, not Mortal Kombat, Power Rangers moments or characters or anything that we could potentially, squeeze an Easter egg into the game or incorporate into the game? Let us know in the comments down below, because let's be quite frank. Looking at those pledge levels, the majority of people here, we know exactly who they are. They're people who are going to buy whatever the hell you put out for this game at whatever the hell price you put out for this game. And your pledge levels say that. So they have money, they have disposable income, and so they have a crazy love and nostalgia for this, and probably your game as well. But tickle that nostalgia button. And that's what I'd recommend. Try that in an update. Do it. I bet you'll get a whole bunch of engagement. So how does this work? Choose one. So this is where you are having to explain your pledge levels. That's not good. That should be a red flag to you to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't do it that way again. And once again, it felt cold. It felt heartless. And I could see why there would be some confusion, because there's no deals to be had. Like, there's none. The one time you're like, oh, I get a deal if I get the Rangers United, and then you're like, you go over to the pledge level, you're excited, like, I got a deal, and it's like, oh, no deal. Gotta pay $25 at the end. Damn, Hasbro. All right, comment. I did not go into this planning on ripping on Hasbro so much, but come on, Hasbro, step up that Kickstarter game. I am loving the box art for Rangers United. It's amazing. Use the weirdly shaped visual. Wait, so if I want one promo item, I am forced to buy 2 packs. There's no way to add them on otherwise. I'll take my level 1 pledge if that's the case, because all I really want is the Zord pack. Okay, so somebody's shopping with their. Oh, I'm a little bummed, but I know there'll be a future chance to snatch the promo items. Thanks. He's like, yeah, whatevs. I'll get them in the back end. It's not like they're Kickstarter exclusive or anything like that. Which, did you mention that? I don't think so. I don't think these are Kickstarter. I hope to see some villains today. Already a backer, but still, LOL. We'll be showing the rest of the Rangers from the Rangers United expansion today, but never fear, we have villain updates coming. Wait, what? Wait. Why the hell am I finding out about this now? Why are you making me go into the comments? Or was it covered in updates? Might have been covered in updates, but I just ran a recent poll. How many people are actually reading updates? Let's check that. Let's check that right now. I love it. I love doing these polls. I love doing videos on these polls and getting people's information. So we'll get to that. But let's see. Did it cover this here about how you're going to get it, or is it in this video? Do I have to watch this video? Don't miss our Kickstarter Q&A. Don't worry. Here's the replay. What percentage of people do you think are reading that? Like, let's be quite frank. How do I get to it? It's the community area. There we go. So let's go back to the comments, check out, see how the customer service is popping. So we got green rectangles, green rectangles, green rectangles. So, looks pretty good. Yeah, looks like they're up to date on everything. Production is the reason. Oh, so yeah, when does this ship? That's another thing. I'm going to guess this ships really, really soon. That is a bold... September 2021. Yes, I definitely got that impression from this Kickstarter. Okay. So this is just buying. This is just buying the Gen Con release and the Origins release. Power Rangers, Rangers United. Yeah. And it makes sense. The timeline matches up because, once again, the big cons this year, including Essen, are all pushed back to September, and I believe Essen's in October. So this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense why this Kickstarter is ran a certain way. They don't have the time frame to make the frills, and there's a very good chance that maybe this is already, maybe already made. which could be the case. But anywho, I want to take a look at that poll, then I'll get you out of here. So let's go check out the posts. It was, when you back a project, what percentage of Kickstarter updates on average do you read? Survey says 0 to 20%. So 20% of people, roughly, don't read anything. Whatever. Don't give a damn. I gave you my money. Leave me alone. 16% said 21 to 40. So they're interested. 41 to 60% said 10. 61 to 80% 15. But the majority do read all of them. That's 93 people. That's a pretty large sample size. And be sure to check out my polls because I love going through these. So that's really interesting to know. So more than half the people read most of the wow, those updates. And those updates can be really powerful, which tells me that even more so when I bang that gong on crappy updates and I call them out, I call them like I see them, people are reading them. And if people are reading them and you're not engaging them, then that's on you. Because this shows you right now, most people are reading your updates. That is really interesting to know. Love those polls. Love this segment, by the way. But that is the Kickstarter critique today for Power Rangers, Rangers United. A really fascinating Kickstarter that you can definitely feel the effects of Hasbro. Or maybe this is just Renegade Standard Fare. No, I don't think so, because I did my father's work, and I don't believe I got that impression. My father's work felt much more like a Kickstarter-y project, whereas this one just feels heartless. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, because as always, I feel like, seriously, any comments you have about anything I said or this project just makes this video better, because I love scrolling through the comments and seeing people chit-chat about what they think and what they like, what they disagree with. You know, I see people saying, oh, why do you always focus on shipping? And then somebody pops in and say, that's the second thing I check every single time because I live in XYZ part of the world. And it's just, I love it. Everybody shops different. But, as always, go have a great day, and thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.